guest today is Chris McKenzie, business coach with FocalPoint. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you, Nikki, for having me.
Great to have you here today. Tell me, what is a business coach?
You know, a business coach is all about passion and success and growth. You spend a lot of time at work. I mean, you spend at least 40 hours a week at work. Your time and your energy is devoted to that. So if you're going to do that, you might as well be successful. And that's where a coach comes in. We want you to be successful and to grow, to improve yourself, your own performance, and your company's performance.
Wonderful.
So that's what coaching is.
So tell me what the difference is, because sometimes there's some confusion between business coach, life coach, and a consultant.
You know, that is a great question. I have to answer that in a very generalized term because there are lots of coaches out there now. A consultant is looking at a current situation and providing a solution for it. I'm going to come in and fix your servers, update your HR policies, improve a manufacturing problem, etc. A life coach is looking to the past and basically diagnosing and treating some type of a dysfunction and trying to improve you as a person. And that's a paid for by the individual type of service.
Gotcha.
But a coach is in the middle. We're looking to the future, trying to foster some individual development, improve your team's performance and your performance, and look at how the system can grow for your sake, and success can be good for you.
Awesome. Very clear now. Why do people need coaches?
Well, as we said, you spend a lot of time at work. So what are your options? You can go to work and spend 9 to 5 doing your job, collecting your paycheck, and ignoring the fact that you're just there. You can hope and wish and dream that you're going to get better. You can read some books, but if you really want to be successful, you're going to invest in yourself. And that's not just reading and studying, but that's looking to someone else, a mentor, a guru, someone who can help you grow and improve in the areas that you're not good at. For example, if you are a plumber or a service person or a doctor or a lawyer, it doesn't matter. You have a field of expertise. That's fantastic. But in medical school, where do they teach you how to run a business?
Right.
When you're a plumber, you go off and you start your own business and you have some gentlemen and some vans and some good contracts, and fantastic. But where do they tell you how not to turn a wrench, but to turn customer service into something for your advantage, right? That's not out there. So coaching is very important from that point of view.
That's great. So I was a big Brian Tracy fan, and I understand that you were one of the training founders for Brian Tracy International.
Absolutely.
So share a little bit about that.
Well, simply put, Brian Tracy is a business guru.
Yeah.
He is just amazing. He has written 60 books. He's trained 2 million salespeople worldwide. He's spoken to 5,000 groups, 5 million people across the world. It's just amazing, his talents and skills. He's built 22 companies from the ground floor up. Doing that, he has gained some perspective on the right ways to do business. And he took that perspective and those processes to big Fortune 500 companies and worldwide companies. But he wanted to bring that down to smaller companies. So I was fortunate enough to meet him, and he hand-selected me to facilitate some of those smaller companies in my orbit, to facilitate the training for them. So it was a fantastic opportunity, and I jumped at it right away.
I would say, what a great experience.
Yeah.
So who uses a business coach?
Well, small businesses, big businesses, entrepreneurs, everyone can use a business coach, right? The way to look at it is like this. If you're really successful or you want to be successful, if you have passion or want to really get excited about your job, those are the people that use business coaches. So it doesn't necessarily matter if you have the big budget, Fortune 100 type billions of dollars, or if you're an entrepreneur just opening your own donut shop. If you really want to do it right, you need to invest in growing and learning and letting yourself be the expert in a certain area, but let somebody else help you run the rest of the business.
Great. Well, your energy is certainly catching, but I want to know, above and beyond that, what separates you from other consultants and coaches?
You know, that's a really hard question because I have to put myself on the spot. But I do have passion. I really, really love what I do. I enjoy helping businesses grow. There's something just fantastic about every day seeing that someone that I'm working with is either one step closer to or has just achieved a goal. That's fantastic. Every day I get to see that. On top of that, I really feel like there's a better way to do things in business. Sometimes business is so mean and cynical and cold. And I think there's a better way, and I try and bring that out in people and show them a better way to do things. So that's what I'm all about.
Awesome. Do you have any tips for business leaders?
If I had a tip for business people, it would be very simply this. Look inside yourself and ask yourself this question. Not sitting at your desk in front of your computer. Take some time, take a walk, get away, and really ask yourself this. Are you excited about your future? Are you comfortable with the direction you or your company is going? And the second question is this. Is your future based on a wish or a hope or a I'll be in the right place at the right time kind of situation? Or is your future going to be determined by the investment that you put into yourself and your education and your learning and making yourself a better asset for your business and your company?
That's awesome. When someone decides to work with you, do they see immediate benefits, or are the benefits slow in coming?
Sure.
How does that work?
And that's a great question, and it's extremely varied by client, of course.
Sure.
But some people really see the benefit immediately. If you're talking with someone who's interested in growing their sales, you can tweak some things in sales and get some sales techniques down real quick that show an immediate difference. Other people, it takes a little bit longer. The benefit is still there, it just takes longer to grow it. But there's a ton of intangibles that go with it too. So if I reduce your work hours from 100, which I know you're putting in, down to 50, now you might not be able to say that's a growth in salary or revenue,
right.
But to you and your family, that's a huge benefit.
Quality of life.
Right.
Quality of life.
Right, so there's lots of ways to look at that.
Wonderful, Chris. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
And we'll be right back.